Hi guys, it's Rachel and Turiya Yoga. I have not posted anything in a while. Originally this was supposed to be summer break, and then it turned into we're renovating a house break. Ta-da! As you can see, it's not done, but I learned how to lay brick and lots of other fun and really not fun things. Laying brick is cool though. So this week I am going to share something that I made about 6 years ago when my daughter was a baby. It's a postnatal yoga class for right after birth. And recommendation is normally don't do yoga for 6 weeks after giving birth, longer with a cesarean. And this is specially composed to be really, really, really gentle. And I think that would also make it good for post-op or doing during illness, but of course respect your doctor's recommendations when deciding whether or not this is for you. I hope I'll be posting again regularly, but what I know is that I am going to be doing lots of renovation in the next few weeks. So please wish us luck, and I wish you guys lots of luck and health. And this is also exciting. We're getting close to the number of minutes viewed that we could start actually getting paid for this channel by YouTube, which is, I didn't think it would happen this fast. That's really awesome. But we do not have as many subscribers as we need. I think the limit is 1,000 subscribers, and then you can start making money with YouTube. So if you want to support this channel and you haven't subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost money. You just need to make a YouTube account. And then unless you click on the notifications bell, which is also a great thing to do, it doesn't really change your life very much that you've subscribed, but it changes our status as a channel. And please share, like if you think there's anyone who would enjoy our yoga offerings or just like to support us, please get your friends to subscribe, get your mom to do some gentle yoga. We're gonna soon publish the third chakra video. I interviewed my therapist for that, so that was super awesome. And I'm also gonna do a yoga video for absolute beginners. I hope you guys are all well. Mwah! I'm Rachel Brooker, and I'm a yoga teacher with a little one. This is a series of poses that I really loved very soon after the birth of my daughter. In general, the recommendation is to wait 6 weeks until doing yoga or really any exercise, and these poses are carefully chosen so that you can do them actually day one from giving birth if you want to. If you had a cesarean, you may want to wait longer. And the way to know if it's the right time is none of this should hurt at all. It shouldn't hurt pressure lying on the floor, and there shouldn't be any pulling in muscles. It should feel really comfortable. And on some of the poses, I'll give you a few options, and you should choose the one that doesn't hurt at all. And I was helped in developing this sequence from a great book, which is called Yoga for Pregnancy, Birth, and Beyond, and it's by Francoise Freedman. So begin lying on your back. You can do this whole sequence right in bed, which is what I did when I first started doing it. I practiced it for the first time a week after my baby was born. And you can also do it on the floor, on a yoga mat, or even better would be a blanket, just so that it's really soft. So start with the soles of your feet flat on the floor. And lay your hands on your belly. And if this isn't comfortable, you may need more padding under your pelvis. It could be really sensitive. And just feel your breath. You can do this whole sequence with your baby. So if your baby is awake and with you, then your baby can lay next to you, or you can lay him or her right on your body for this opening centering. And then just lay your hands right on top of your baby. And feel the two of you here. And now open your eyes if you had them closed and slowly lift up one knee towards you. Put your hand right on your knee. And then lift the other one. Place your hand on the other knee. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale and pull your knees towards you. And it could be a little bit if you've got a baby there, or you can pull them as far as it feels good. And then inhale and move your knees away. And exhale, pull them towards you. Let's do this 3 more times together. And now move your knees away again and keep them there when you exhale. So your knees stay still, but your belly's going to rise up with the inhale. And when you exhale, consciously draw your belly down towards the floor, very gently. This is not about strengthening, it's about like making contact with all those muscles and just feeling them. So breathe in and exhale, belly to the spine. And 4 more times. Let your belly get really big and full when you breathe in, and then sink to the floor. And now, if this is really the first week after your birth, repeat that for the next 2 exercises. Stay with that one. If it's more than a week after you've given birth or longer after cesarean, then you can add a pelvic floor activity. And this is just waking up, trying to feel the pelvic floor. So when you inhale, your belly will rise up, and then exhale, your belly moves down and your pelvic floor moves up towards the head. And that's just all the muscles at the bottom of your torso, between both sit bones, between your pelvic bone and your tailbone. So inhale, inflate, and exhale, draw your pelvic floor up towards your head. And repeat that. It might be that you don't really feel much happening right after birth. For me, all I could feel was like the muscles realized that they were being called upon, and that's great. That's already going to help you to rebuild. And one more time, belly towards the floor, pelvic floor towards your head. And now, if all of that felt good, stretch your legs up to the sky, and we'll take a couple more breaths like this. And if this feels weird, bend your knees again right away. One more. All right, and release. Set your feet down. And now stretch out your right leg and your right arm. You may be able to have your hand on the floor. For me, my shoulder's not that flexible right now. So inhale, stretch your foot down and your arm up. And exhale, release. And inhale, long. And exhale. 3 more. And you can still be holding a baby on you, or just have your hand on your body. And last one. And now lift your left foot and put it outside. And both of these exercises are just helping to lengthen the muscles that worked so hard to carry your baby and during birth. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, release. And then bring both hands to your belly and switch your legs. Bend your right leg and stretch your left leg out. Stretch your left arm. Inhale long and exhale, release. And let's repeat it with the right foot outside the left thigh. And bring both hands to your belly, and both feet on the floor. So this pose addresses your shoulders that might be feeling really tight from carrying your new baby. Bring the hands together, either close to you or above your baby if there's one lying on you. And press your hands together and press your shoulders down into the floor and then a little bit towards each other. So pressing the hands, press your shoulder blades together. And inhale, release. Exhale, push the hands, shoulders down and together. And by down, I mean not towards your feet, but towards the floor. Inhale, release. And exhale, press. And now give yourself a hug or your baby a hug. And now for this one, if you've had a cesarean, I'd like you to go one leg at a time to the side. So it'll look like this. And if you didn't, and if you feel like it's good for your body, then lift up both feet. So again, it should be no pain. And roll as one unit all the way to the side. And just let your baby chill out on the bed or on the floor next to you. And place your hand to come up really gently. And now we're going to lay on the belly. You can either lay directly like this with your hands on top of each other and your forehead on top. Or that may be too much for your breasts. In that case, take a pillow and you're going to put it right under. So it'll be under your ribs to give you a little comfort there. And this is a great position for the rebuilding of the uterus after giving birth. There's a little gentle pressure on your abdomen, and that's going to help your uterus contract back to its original size, help your organs move back in place. But again, only if it feels good. So if you're fresh after a cesarean, or just depending on your body situation, if this doesn't feel good, do the same breathing, but lay on your back or on your side, whatever feels comfortable. And just breathe fully here and let your back expand. It's so important just to give your body time after birth. So for the next pose, you can stay on the pillow if you like. Lift up, put your elbows right under your shoulders for Sphinx pose. And then push your arms down so your chest is going to move up away from the floor, kind of like almost like a shrug. And then let your chest sink way down towards the floor. We're going to do that again, just so you really feel your shoulders do have range of movement. And when you get all the way down with your chest, press your hands down and pull them isometrically back. They're not really going to move. It's like a muscle activation. And move your chest forward and breathe here. Now lower down again, place your hands, and if this doesn't feel good, you'll do it in a different way. So this is one option, is to just push up to all fours. And if not, if that starts to feel weird at the beginning, then roll to the side. It's a little bit easier on the body. And now place your hands, and we're going to do puppy pose. So that's with your hips right above your knees and your arms stretched out. And you're trying to make a line from your pelvis all the way to your hands. And just go to the place where your shoulders start to stretch, but not where they hurt at all. Now move your knees a little bit forward and apart, and your big toes touching for child's pose. Sit down on your heels and lower your head towards the floor. Walk your hands in and push up to sitting. We're going to close with a relaxation, and you can lie however's comfortable for you, but I really like to do to put my legs on a chair for this relaxation. And this position has been recommended to me by a Feldenkrais practitioner that I work with to bring the pelvic bones into a really neutral position and give the ligaments a chance to tighten up again. So that's been really helpful for me with the after giving birth wobbly pelvis. So you want to have your thighs vertical. Put your lower legs on the chair and try to bring your hips right under your knees. And you may need to put a pillow on the chair to make it really the right height. And you can even wrap a cloth or a blanket around your lower legs so they're kind of immobilized, and then you can totally relax. But my chair has arms, so I can just relax my knees against the arms. And for this one, if you're not holding a baby, let your shoulders relax down to the floor and open up your hands to the sky. This lets your chest be in a more open position. Relax your eyes. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And let your body get really soft here. Just thank your body for the incredible work it's been doing and is doing. And have a moment of quiet. And it's wonderful for your body if you can spend 15 minutes like this. And if that's not possible right now, even just 3 breaths can be a really sweet relaxation. So I'll leave you in this relaxation position. Thank you. Namaste.